Jambo, fellow adventurers. It is Sunday morning, early April 2020. And as you well know, we've all been invited inward during this pandemic to rearrange our priorities and begin seeing life and thereby living life in a totally different way than heretofore. And while everyone, including me, is saying, go within, uh, it helps when you have a technique. And if you're like me, and somebody says, "Do you meditate?" I want to throttle them because I've tried to meditate in my feeble, misunderstanding, misguided ways of what I thought meditation was. What is meditation? I used to think meditation is you sitting lotus style for a really long span of time where you've controlled your mind to a degree that there's no thoughts, no thinking, and thereby you let divine energy flow. And it doesn't work for me. Okay, now being more well read and well practiced, I'm supercharged about my new way of meditation that is not often recognized by those who are deep into classic meditation. And here it is: wonder followed by deep desire. Wonder coupled with desire. When I look back at my life, there have been these moments of contemplative thought, whether trying to solve a calculus problem in college, and I remember it so well, going from zero to enlightenment, because I would wonder how, and I'd want to get it because I hated being in the library, and spontaneous illumination. I write notes from the universe for 20 years now. I never know what I'm going to say when I start writing, but I begin every session out with this alternative form of meditation. I wonder what it would be like to get to that point really quickly of where I'm like, whoa, I did it. I love my life. And I really feel the desire. Wonder followed by deep desire, a natural desire. You want a breakthrough. This alternative form of meditation, which I have now confirmed through my inner being and through selective readings, is totally valid meditation, as powerful as you can get, that can take you to the point of walking on water, which true enlightenment would make possible for anyone. And yes, I believe it's possible. So wonder, which could also be a question, a question. How could I see relationships differently? How could I find peace? How can I avoid the virus? How can I find fulfillment? How can I do it? Wonder slash question, coupled with the intensity and yearning of I want it and I know it is there. Prepare to be astounded. The great news here is you can do it walking. You've heard of walking meditation? You can do it with music. Jam on. You know, if it's going to take your mind away from the desire and the wonder question, then it's probably not that helpful. But somebody's going to come along and say, hey, here's a third form of meditation: contemplative thought. It really has provided me with breakthroughs in understanding the nature of reality that has led to a life I love, a life rich with love, being loved, family, money, that I get to speak to you. Who the hell am I that I get to speak to you? So get on it. There's a better way for some to meditate besides stilling the mind on a cliff, lotus style. Tally ho! Oh, 4 minutes. I did good today.